What's good with y'all? Welcome to the channel of Psychic Investigations. This is going to be an August 22 reading here to see what's going on. Okay, so anybody is more than welcome to sub to my channel. This used to be a Scorpio channel. It still is a Scorpio channel, but at the same time, anybody is more than welcome to sub to my content. If you want to leave any donations, I will have a link in the description box below. Okay, so I'll put that out there to everybody. All right. So we're going to see what's going on with an investigation here. Just like I said, I switched my channel around to Psychic Investigations. So anybody is more than welcome to join my content. Subscribe. If you want to leave any donations, the link is in the description box below. Okay. So let's go ahead and like this Palo Santo here. It's going to be a Psychic Investigation. I'm also going to mix love messages in with my investigation read. So this is mainly going to be a mixed channel between love messages and psychic investigations. Okay. So let's go ahead and cleanse the energy. Let's go ahead and cleanse the energy real quick so I get started with the read. Archangel Michael, surround me with your sword and your shield. While I do this read, God protect me from all harm. The weapon that's formed against me shall prosper. Also protect my Scorpio collective. Anybody that's watching my content, may my videos be surrounded in your most loving protection. Amen. So let's go ahead and start with this reading. I'm going to start my miniature cards here. It's the minis. Okay. So what do we have for an investigation read? What do we have for a psychic investigation? What do we have to investigate here? Okay, we got the Knight of Cups. First card to spread. I wouldn't consider the first card to spread, but let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Okay, Justice reverse, Page of Cups reversed here. Some type of injustice somebody was trying to bring within your child, Scorpio. Some of you can have a kid out there, but something's going to be balanced. Somebody has made a major sacrifice, and they sacrificed a kid. Here's what I'm getting. I'm also hearing these people has used their children as a pawn. Okay. Somebody being used as a pawn. Yeah, definitely something about kids here. And it's going to be illuminated that they've been used as a pawn. They have also been used as a sacrifice here. From evil, wicked parents is what I'm getting. So what? Yeah, the Page of Cups reversed with the Sun card here. So this is definitely involving some type of sacrifice. Okay. So we have the Page coming up in the upright position. So I wanted to fluctuate from reverse to upright, reverse to upright. So we're going to see what's going to happen here. What's going on? Go ahead and cut the deck. There's some new cards right here that I got. So I'm going to have to. Okay, there we go. Look how thin that is. Okay, so we have the Two of Pentacles here. Judgment. So something's going to be going in your favor, Scorpio. This is definitely something that's going to be going in your favor. The Ten of Wands. The King of Swords. The Knight of Cups. So something's definitely going to be going in your favor here. Against a married couple. And some type of secret society here too. These individuals sacrifice children in order to make money off of them is what I'm getting here. And yet they try to set you up with this type of situation. This is what's going to be coming out here. This is why it's going in your favor here. It's literally you versus a married couple. And a secret society that broadcasts all kind of things that are illusional. But yet at the same time, it's like you see straight through that, Scorpio, with the Judgment card here. Or whoever is watching this video. This could be a collective reading. So I'm going to just go ahead and change it to a collective read. So whoever is watching this video, this could be for the collective out there. Somebody tried to say that, somebody tried to lie on you, but yet they was caught doing this behind the scenes, sacrificing them. Manipulation. There was a lot of manipulation being done here. Okay. There's also some type of evidence that you have been set up here. This is all about a setup like that. There's definitely a lot of burdens that you've been carrying around in regards to a married couple here, in regards to a corrupt government organization that has not did anything about this, but yet they chose to work against you. because it was on these individuals' side of a sacrifice, and yet try to sacrifice you in the process here. So there's been a lot of sacrifices being done here. Yeah, family. Judgment's coming down upon this family's head that has used their children for a major sacrifice to sacrifice your spiritual gifts here. And there's two people that was involved here. Two people, could be two earth signs. I'm definitely picking up heavy Taurus energy here. This is something that you could have been speaking up about with the King of Swords. Some of you out there could be a speaker. Or this could be a law enforcement official that knows that you've been telling the truth about this family and its secret society here. You was found to be a loving and a caring person here, Scorpio, a very genuine person. You may have did something to inspire these individuals because you were sent in as an earth angel to try to help one of these people. This is what's been uncovered about your character. You have literally been sent in to help one of these individuals as something in the past here, and yet they took advantage of your character, and you was under some type of black magic, some type of dark magical spell work here that was done on you in the past, and it also kept you binded to somebody. So if you was ever in a third-party situation with a married couple, I'm going to tell you what this individual was doing to you. They was putting enormous amounts of black magic on you, and they still trying to do black magic to sacrifice your spiritual gifts here. Okay? So you was found to be a healer. You was found to be a healer and a helper here. And these individuals took advantage of that. God sent you towards this couple's way to wake them up, and yet they chose to go against you, or somebody that you was in a third-party connection with at one time chose to work against you or put black magic on you and to try to get you to act out of character in the past here. But yet you remain in character, and you could have spoke up about something that something ain't right here. And this individual laughed at you in your face, and yet they tried to attack you again whenever you awaken here. And this is what's going to be seen for what it is. Okay, so this is definitely involving some type of couple, a married couple. Okay, that made a major sacrifice on your spiritual gifts and also has sacrificed their kids. That's what I'm getting here. The Ace of Wands here, so there's going to be some type of good news coming in. Definitely good news with the Judgment card and the Ace of Wands and the King of Swords and Knight of Cups here. This is all about genuine, something to do with a genuine message coming in, some good news coming in with the thumbs up here in regards to this type of situation. Yeah, the Three of Wands, this is something that you could look forward to, Scorpio. I'm also getting that they have tried to do something while you was at a distance. You could have been guided to go to a distance here. You was at a long distance, possibly for a vacation. You have also been spotted, Scorpio. I'm also getting that you could have moved locations and changed locations at least 10 or more times to get away from this type of corrupted situation, because there is some type of corruption with a government organization that was taking this couple side here and has did something very underhandedly to your destiny, and this is what's going to be coming out. But yet you had to change location several times so you could get your passions back, your spark of passions back. But this was also done while you was on a vacation here. Okay? You may have been guided to move and to pack your belongings and to leave. You could have did this 1 to 2 to 3 times or 10 or more times to leave. Okay, is what I'm getting here. Just to get away from this imbalanced type of situation here. Just so you can have a spark of creativity again. Okay? I'm also seeing that you're a very passionate person. You're a spiritual person. You're definitely awakened here. You are somebody that speaks the truth, and you could have been blowing down the truth upon this family or what they try to do to you here. Now, keep in mind, this is a collective reading, so this can resonate with a lot of other people that's not Scorpio. Okay? But this is definitely some type of sacrifice that was done here, involving a married couple that did this to you. The Page of Pentacles here, this is some type of proof or evidence that you may have. The Three of Swords reversed, that you haven't been around this married couple for 1 to 2 to 3 years straight here. I'm definitely getting some type of proof or evidence that you could prove here that you haven't had any contact with these individuals to 1 to 2 to 3 years straight. And they sat back and they watched you come up out there is what happened here. They watched you come up and they come up with some type of malicious plan here to do something. And there was a major sacrifice done with 2 parents and children here. And they're being judged for that because of stressing you out here. You were stressed out over the situation. You had to take on all these energies of deception all together. Nobody helped you out the situation, Scorpio. You was the one that was found to be alone to create your own documentation to prove your innocence here is what I'm getting. And your innocence is going to be proven here. That you haven't hurt anybody in this connection right here. That they was the ones that was coming for your stability and coming for your livelihood here. And they did it on purpose. And this setup could have been done while you was on a vacation here. Definitely at a long distance. You packed your stuff up. It's all about packing your stuff up and you leaving. Okay? But there's definitely something coming out about this married couple that's possibly going to get them in a lot of trouble here. I'm also getting that one of these people that's involved in this couple is a practitioner. This is a Taurus. That's going to be spotted to be a dark practitioner here that has been putting enormous amount of spell work upon your destiny. Okay? This could be somebody hiding behind something right here, peeping and stuff like that. I'm also getting you as guided to peek through your curtains and to get documentation. This could be like curtains. And they got houses in the background right here. So this could be like something across a street. You've been getting all this documentation of these people being across the street from you. You could have been speaking into a microphone, which are representing a camera. It's all about a camera right here. But I'm looking at you may have had to look through your blinds a couple of times. Or just lift your shades up. If you got shades down, this is somebody standing behind like that could be like blinds. Okay? And you got like across the street right here. This is literally all the documentation, everything that you racking up right here and getting on camera right here. This could be surveillance cameras. You could have at least 10 or more surveillance cameras surrounding your property, but yet you looking through your window like that and pulling your phone out at the same time and get some type of documentation here. And these people would not leave you alone. You have also been found to be alone here, Scorpio. You haven't been around these individuals. I'm looking at a lot of alone energy here. You have been alone here. You haven't been around this couple. Okay? But this could be a collective reading too, okay? So I'm also getting that you have been found to be alone. You got a lone person, and a lone person right here. So you have been found to be alone. And this is what's literally going to reveal that these individuals has tried to set you up on purpose here. I'm getting a lot of manipulation here. These individuals used a lot of manipulation. Okay? That's what I'm getting here, Scorp, or collective. The Tower reversed. So there's something that this family did not want exposed here, that this secret society did not want exposed, but it's going to be exposed anyways. It's also been uncovered that these individuals has been trying to avoid a tower moment. There's a couple here that's literally being shown in the imagery of throwing their hands up like that because they've been trying to, it's like they throwing rocks and hiding their hands. They're trying not to be seen for the individuals that they really are, but yet they've been trying to torment you all this time, Scott, or collective. They've been trying to torment you all this time. This family right here has been trying to torment you for a long time, possibly a whole year straight with the tower. That could be like a year, 1 to 2 to 3 years straight here. Ever since you separated from these individuals and you got on your life's purpose and started following your higher calling, this is when these individuals came up against you. And everybody that was involved in this situation has been trying to rock your foundation. But it's in reverse here. You have literally been guided to move several times because you thought your foundation was going to come crumbling down. This is all about psychological torture, Scorpio. Psychological warfare that a lot of you has been through here. Okay? But it's like they're literally trying to hide on what they was doing this whole time after setting you up. This secret society has been trying to hide too here. I'm also getting they could have lied to the higher ups or lied to the officials or something like that. But yet the truth is being seen for what it is, what they've been really doing behind the scenes here. And this family is going to be put at fault for that. You got 2 parents and 2 children here. It's definitely a dysfunctional family with a secret society that's going to be held accountable and found guilty for this. For trying to rock your stability and to take a shot at your stability, Scorpio. Or collective. I'm used to doing Scorpio readings. But this is Scorpio energy. Judgment in the Tower. Knight of Cups, 10 of Cups of Scorpio energy. So this is what's being investigated right now. The Ace of Cups, you could look forward to some good news coming in. I'm getting that you don't have to worry about these people anymore. Whoever's watching my content, just like I said, this is a collective reading. I'm getting that you can look forward to a lot of positive news coming in because you are literally going to be able to solve your own case because of documentation that you have here of how many times they literally came by your home here that was possibly across the street, and it's going to cause some type of tower for them. These individuals was just trying to interrupt your spiritual gifts, your passion. Okay, I'm getting that just like I said, you're highly intuitive. You know things. You can feel things on a spiritual level. When something's not right, you can feel it. Some of you could have spoke up about this and spoken to a camera about that a whole year ago. You could have. There's a lot of ones here. So there's a new beginning definitely coming your way, Scorpio, after everything that you've been through here. 10's all about a completion of a cycle here. So I'm looking at 2 ones here. So this could have been going on 1 to 2 years straight. Just like I seen with the 3 of Swords here. You haven't been in a physical contact or contact over the media to 1 to 2 to 3 years straight. And we have a 3 here again. So there's definitely 1 to 2 to 3 years straight here that you haven't had contact with these individuals. But yet they try to affect your higher calling with the Judgment card here and try to bring some type of tower to your reality, which will represent and have you lose everything. Some of them could have tried to get you framed. They could have had you gang stalked, harassed. But yet they was involved in a harassment right along with the other people that was involved with this situation. There's a secret society that has been involved with this. Because they're all running packs and you found to be a lone wolf here. Just like I said, you had to take on all these people by yourself. You are being seen to be a truth teller right here. For officials watching, you are being seen to be a truth teller. You are being seen to everything that you've been saying is exactly what's backing up on what's on that documentation here too. So there's something being linked between what you've been saying and what you have documented down here. Is literally allowing everybody to see the truth, what was done in the dark here, on what this secret society try to keep from everybody. But yeah, they try to paint you out to be an illusion here. They try to paint your character out to be an illusion. So some of you out there could have been through a malicious gossip and scandal here. That's what I'm getting. But yet there's a few people starting to wake up and starting to open their eyes. And I'm also getting a lot of people scared because they know that you're a powerful person here. Like, for you to take on all these energies and all these people from this secret society right here, for you to actually stand up for yourself and pull your sword and speak your truth here, there's definitely something that is wrong. And it's not with you. It's with a family that's in cahoots with this secret society here. And is along in cahoots with this corrupt government organization here too. Because just like I said in one of my other videos, it's all about who do you know, right? At least that's how these people operate. Oh, well, if you know somebody, you could slip them money behind the scenes. You could sacrifice people. If you got the money to do it, you could sacrifice people. That's what they try to do to your gifts here. And a lot of money was invested. A lot of illegal dealings, underhanded dealings of money was invested to attack you. To have you stalked. Just like I said, you was gang stalked. You was harassed. You had your constitutional rights violated. And yet you was under some type of illegal surveillance here. And it's going to literally connect it to a family that's in cahoots with a corrupt government organization. That's going to link it to your local government. And a lot of people is going to get in trouble for this. I know this same storyline keeps repeating itself. But this is what I'm seeing here. Okay? This is what I'm seeing. This is what the energies are providing for me. Okay? Because if you look at all this and you're a tarot reader out there, you would know exactly what this is. This is all about an institution, but it's in reverse. Corrupt institution that's running. Okay, some type of government organization that's running corruption, and they have a bunch of family that's in cahoots. And the family that tried to set you up here was in cahoots with people in this legal system. which are representing an organization. So if you got like a police department or you got a sheriff's department, this would consider it a government organization, right? Exactly my point. It's going to link it all together to a corrupt government organization here. And it's not the feds either. The feds don't even know about that. But I mean, they could be uncovering the information. That's what I'm getting here. For somebody to see the truth that you've been speaking the truth here. Some of you out there could have put in a suspicious tip out there that you felt like something was wrong. And it's all linked from the law abusing their power and you speaking up about something. You speaking up about something about illegal activity or suspicious activity in the sky, suspicious activity around your community. They're starting to link all this up right here. And it's going to literally lead back to a lot of corruption here that is going to be caught. Because there's plenty of documentation, just like I said. You got documentation of people being by your home. You can have the total of 10 surveillance cameras while you're pulling your original camera out at the same time and they're catching them by your home right here. So if you were so-called a bad person, what are these people doing by your residence? And why before you stepped into your higher calling, which is a judgment card here, why before you stepped in your higher calling, none of this was done? Because there wasn't nothing to rob. Makes sense. If you ain't got no money, if you were in poverty, because that's exactly where y'all was, Scorpio. You was in poverty. You didn't have nothing to steal. You didn't have nothing valuable to take. But your spiritual gifts could get you a long ways. I mean, look at some of us YouTubers out there. How well our spiritual gifts could get us known all around the world out there. And it's not for the fame. It's not to get a big head and be out there and think you can walk over everybody or have a big head about yourself. It's something that we're called to do. This is an earth angel's purpose right here. Life's purpose is to be an earth angel, the spiritual healer here, to be on our purpose. And that should not be interfered with. And that could get you a long ways because it's something that you gifted at. It's a talent that was God gifted to you. And this is a gift of inheritance here. This is part of your inheritance. This is part of your royal Egyptian bloodline. For those out there that don't understand the royal Egyptian bloodline, I'm going to explain what it is. You have a difference to humanity. You will serve a difference to humanity. You're not like everybody else. And you damn sure don't fit in with the society either. This can be spotted too. The more they pay attention to all these people that try to come up against you, they're literally going to spot you to be the different one out here. Possibly some of you have a purpose of being a whistleblower here too. The feds know exactly what that is. And they actually respect people like that, believe it or not. Because if you're a whistleblower, you blow out corruption here. You speak up against things that's not right. That's exactly what this is. You challenge the status quo here. You speak up about things that's not right here. And you speaking up about some type of government corruption, and they don't like that. But yet, but yet, if they didn't like that, why did they try to come against you? See, these individuals were seeking some type of retaliation because you figured out the truth. You figured out the truth. So why would these individuals be mad at you and not like what you speak of, but yet they try to come against you? What you think you're going to do? I know what I'm going to do if somebody try to do that to me. I'm going to speak my truth and I'm going to stand up for myself. I don't care if I got 1,000,000, 10,000 people in front of me. I'm going to sit there and I'm going to be the train that's going to bust through that roadblock. It's all about being mentally strong and being detached and to pull your sword as I say, I know what's going on. You don't have to threaten anybody out there. You don't have to go out there and fight anybody. I mean, some of y'all may want to fight people. You may want to fight half of the people in this community. Okay? If the feds are seeing this, they understand that, okay? They understand that. But it takes a long time to build a federal case, okay? This is what some of us has to tell ourselves because we be getting irritated, okay? Because I got documentation on my channel of choppers and suspicious activity like that too. I went through the same thing, y'all, okay? But at the same time, when it comes to these type of situations right here, it takes a while, okay? It don't matter if you have valid enough documentation, it takes a while. But they see what you say, you know. That's the thing that's the thing that counts. They see what you say in here. Somebody definitely sees what you're saying. If some of you out there feel like you're not understood and you're not heard and you want to be labeled as paranoid schizophrenia, let me tell you something right now. Somebody set you up for all this activity to occur. There was a setup that has happened here from a family. You're not paranoid schizophrenia. And I'm aware, let the feds know that too. They come across my content. This individual right here that has been through all this corruption is not no paranoid schizophrenia, and they have nothing wrong with their mental. Even though they may have been diagnosed a while back with depression, anxiety, and PTSD, they still not mentally slow. Because how come they got a lot of people looking up to them? That's what I question. How come this individual knows exactly what they're talking about or how they spot on the patterns? So you can't hold their mental, if they have like depression or anxiety, that right there, that's not going to be used as an excuse of what this individual has went through right here, because they went through an abuse, and it's actually amplified their psychological torture because of what they've been through here over the situation or what these people did to them. Because if you go back and look at the documentation, how are you going to throw a mental illness on that? How are you going to say that they're paranoid schizophrenia when you got cars sitting at a gas station for more than 10 minutes straight, and they just sitting there in their car at the gas pump? You think that's not suspicious? You got people out there, you got a chopper that continuously flies over their head enormous amount of times. And it's one chopper that does that. No matter where this individual is at in their community, that chopper finds its way. And they will see it in the distance because they'll hear it. And they'll see that chopper turn its tail like that and come directly towards them. There's something wrong. I'm telling you, bro, there's something wrong. There ain't no paranoid schizophrenia. Okay, of course, you're going to have a normal chopper. We're not stupid. We know what normal helicopters do out there. This is a chopper that will literally be seen in the distance, and it'll turn its tail like that and fly directly over their head. That's exactly what is happening. This is not no, okay, well, that could be a coincidence. No, it's a synchronicity. It's going to be in sync with what has happened, with what this family and the secret society of low vibrational people tried to do to somebody to set them up to silence them. Because that's exactly what was done here. And if you look at this Hierophant reversed here, this is all about Masons here. Okay? Low vibrational Masons. Because I'm looking at people dressed up in a suit right here, right? Like a certain clothing. This could be like secret ceremonies being held here, but it's in reverse. It's not a trusted society here. It's not trusted Masons here. These Masons has been abusing their power, man, I'm telling you. And they work for the locals. This is what's been seen here. Because if you look at this right here, somebody is dressed up. Okay? This is somebody dressed up right here, but it's in reverse. So you got people right here that's in reverse. This society has no morals. This law has zero morals. They don't know what the law is. It's literally the law breaking the law. Bribery, extortion, money laundering, a lot of these things, and torturing and sacrificing an innocent person because of their difference, that is illegal. That is illegal. I'm going to be the main one. I may not have a badge of honor or a badge of power or certified paperwork to prove that I'm an official, but let me tell you something right now. I know what the law is, and the law has been broken to the extreme here, involving somebody. There's a lot of laws that has been broken. There's a lot of rights that has been violated here too, what they did to this individual. And I'm going to speak out and I'm going to tell it like it is. If people are watching and they got enough documentation, okay, of this harassment that has been going on here, and people just want to watch and not take them seriously, you're looking at a lot of people that's going to be faced with a lawsuit here. They're going to be sued. Even to the ones that's been sitting back watching and you're not taking them seriously, they have enough documentation to hire a high-powered attorney to bring a lot of people down here. So this is going to literally be directed towards not the locals. It's the next higher up organization. What do you know? FBI. So they're going to be confronted with this situation. This is what you have right here. This is the type of local. This is the type of department. Not the department. This is the type of justice system. People in the justice system you have working for y'all. The truth needs to be put out there, man. Like, this is bullshit. You got people like this working for y'all, not y'all on the force like that, but people, they supposed to be working for somebody because you're higher than them. You're the Department of Justice, okay? So, yeah, they're going to be a branch lower like this. It don't matter if they're the sheriffs or locals. You still higher than these individuals right here. So it's all going to be pointed, who else is going to take care of this situation right here? Because there's been plenty of federal laws violated here. There's been plenty of rights that has been violated and several laws broken here. Because stalking, that's illegal. Slipping money underneath the table, that's illegal. Having officials being bribed and doing things to sacrifice people, that's illegal. And you got people like this working in the justice system, local justice system. Okay, this could even be lawyers. This can even be judges. You got people like this working in the society. This is not fair. This is not fair at all. The scales are not balanced. I don't have the justice card here, but I'm going to just speak the truth. This situation is not balanced, man. It's not balanced. This is an unfair situation here. And I'm going to literally confront the situation head on, and I'm going to bring it to everybody's awareness who has been through the situation. It's going to literally be directed towards y'all now, because the locals are not here to help this individual. They are involved in this malicious activity of a malicious setup and a plot to take somebody out, to get them to take their life, to stalk them, to push them to commit suicide. And they got plenty of documentation to prove it, that they've been psychologically tortured. This individual right here will not be labeled a paranoid schizophrenia either, because they got plenty of proof of documentation here. Then you got people being slipped money underneath the table. You got people committing fraud, people in the justice system committing fraud, doing illegal dealings under the table. Last time I checked, which was an hour ago, because I've been studying the law, and I've been screenshotting everything in case I have to show somebody this. Hey, bro, what was being done here, everything of what I documented down, that's a law that's being broken. 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 Just to prove a point. I've literally go through each and every one of them, the codes, and I'll screenshot it. Because of everything I got documented down of what they try to do to me. With the choppers and all the other activity that I got documented down. Just like I said, you got cars sitting at a gas station for more than 10 minutes straight in a car not moving. And it's color coordinated, red, white, and black. You can't really prove a color coordination, but at the same time, if you look at the vehicles, they're stalled there at a gas pump inside their car for more than 10 minutes straight. You tell me that's not suspicious? It is. It is. There ain't no paranoid schizophrenia shit about that. That's the truth. Just go and align each and every one of the documentation up, though. Everything else that was been documented down. You see exactly what's going on here. But anyways, getting back to the video, I'm just here to address everybody that thinks this individual got a mental disorder, or they want to try to do something to twist something against them. I'm gonna put you on game. This individual has plenty of documentation that they've been set up here. This individual right here has plenty of documentation that they've been set up, that they've been harassed here, that these people tried to cause their foundation to crumble. Look at their documentation. Look over their documentation. Look over what was caught on camera. If this individual has ever contacted you about a lawyer, they had a shady feeling about a lawyer, look into that lawyer. Investigate that lawyer. Investigate the judge or whoever this is right here. Investigate him. Because I'm a 500,000% certain that you will find corruption. You will find corruption. And the last time I checked, when you have some type of secret society of public corruption, ain't that in violation of federal law? Anytime corruption is being committed by the justice system, or the general or local government is doing things that's very immoral, don't that link it to corruption, especially when you got extortion scheme and money laundering schemes going on behind the scenes? That's big corruption. That's big time corruption. And then you got a whole family that's running this community that's in cahoots. Why you think certain people ain't getting in trouble? You think that's fair to the general public? Because other people may be going through the situation. They just ain't speaking up about it. But I'm going to tell you who will speak up about it, a Scorpio here. They're going to tell you the truth. because they ain't scared of them. They're intimidated by Scorpio. It's pretty obvious. They're doing all these tactics. Why are they doing these tactics? To sacrifice their gifts, to sacrifice their intelligence, to sacrifice their spiritual gifts. And if you think that's about having morals, I'm going to teach you a lesson real quick. It's the exact opposite. Because if somebody was so-called a bad person, and they were so-called labeled whatever, look at the activity that's surrounding this individual right here. Look at the activities that's occurring around this individual. Look at how much psychological torture that they went through. So who's the criminals? Who's the ones that's going to be found guilty of criminal activity? Terrorism? Because that's exactly what's going on here. You got people doing these things, flying in the air. Sound harassment. You can't really prove sound harassment, but it does exist. Flying in the air. Aerial view harassment. You got officials doing this to somebody. This has been caught on camera. This is exactly what has went down here. And Scorpio been calling out the truth here with the judgment horn. Scorpio been calling out the truth. Or this could be another person. Somebody's been calling out the truth on what was going on here. The Knight of Wands reversed. These individuals was very reckless here. And doing that, Ten of Swords reversed. Yeah, I keep wanting to say Scorpio. There's definitely going to be a peaceful resolution to this situation right here. The Two of Wands. There may be some type of evidence. I keep seeing the Two of Wands in my read, so there's definitely something that's going to happen in about 2 weeks from now. That's going to backfire on this whole situation. Okay? Why is a Judgment card here? My thing is, okay, I'm going to have to give a little speech before I pull any more cards. This is going to be direct, and I'm going to speak up right now to the higher-ups out there that watching. This is my thing about the whole situation right here. You got people like this working in the justice system. Y'all have the power and ability to make the law more stricter, to where not anybody can get on a job as a police officer. I'm going to just be real with you. Because you got people like this working in the justice system these days. All they doing, bro, is bullying people. All they doing is abusing that badge. Because it's easy to get on a job. It's that easy. Anybody can get on a police force these days. That's the facts. Why you think it's so hard to get on the FBI? Because you got to go through a competitive position. You have to fight. Why not make it that hard for these individuals to get on because of what's been going on in today's society? Everybody want to talk about corruption and everybody fed up with the law. Well, it's the higher ups that can literally change the law. That can make it more stricter. Because that's what I would do. If I was in charge, if I was the director, this is what I would do here. I would literally make it harder for regular officials to get a job as an official. That's what I would do. If I was the director, okay, if I was the big boss of the higher ups out there, this is what I would do. Okay? And I wouldn't be rude about it. I would just tell everybody, look, this is what's going to happen. You know? They'll have to take extra training classes. They would have to literally go through a lot of competitive positions to actually be on that job. This would stop a lot of corruption, believe it or not. It would stop people from abusing their power. I promise you. I promise you. But once again, I ain't telling nobody how to do their job. I'm just giving advice. I'm just giving advice. And my personal belief, I believe that it's accurate advice to take down. To stop these individuals from doing this to innocent people out there. Because I'm going to tell you right now, this has been hidden from y'all for a long time. Because nobody wants to speak up. Nobody has the intelligence, not meaning that they're stupid. They just don't know what's going on. They don't know how to spot patterns. And they're scared to speak up for themselves because they're afraid of their life. They're in fear of their life. But this individual's not. This individual going to speak up about it. This individual that has been through this situation will speak up. They will produce documentation to prove that they're not going crazy here. This is actually has been taking place here, of a lot of harassment and a sacrifice that was done here to stab this person in the back on purpose here. Some of these people they could have tried to kill this person, or get them to take their life, to commit suicide. And I'm going to tell you right now, pay attention to how much documentation this person has. Pay attention to their characteristics. Pay attention to how their personality is. And the longer this situation goes without them having a helping hand, pay attention to how irritated they start to get. This is when psychological torture is going to take a toll on this individual if nobody helps them. They don't have mental issues right now. But if this individual don't get helped out, and you're going to keep on allowing these individuals to do this to somebody, this is what's going to take a toll on their mental health, and they may go psycho and insane. I'm going to warn you right now. This individual right now has mental capacity. They have a lot of mental strength here. Okay, I'm not saying it's going to happen. But everybody out there, how can I put this in words where they can understand? Okay, people are not going to go crazy for no reason. This individual has a grounded mentality. They've been taking on a lot of stress here. Bro, if you just pay attention to it, after everything that this individual has been through, they've been taking on a lot of mental stress here from everything that these individuals has done, and they still have a level head about them. But if this continues, this person could literally end up going psycho or insane, because everything that they've been saying, they're not being helped out, they're not being believed, nobody wants to step up and help them. This is what's going to cause somebody to go psycho and lose their mind and end up hurting a lot of people because of everything that they've been going through. I'm not saying that that's going to happen, but this is proof that you can't throw it on them as to say that they didn't cry out for help. Whatever, they got documentation right here to prove it. So if one of these individuals gets the notion to come around this person has been attacked by one of these people, and this person beats that person up, and yet they get in trouble for it, you can't blame them for that. Because they've been trying to warn people and give people awareness as I say, look, bro, look what I'm going through. Look at it. Look at it. And that's solid proof right there on the camera, caught on camera. Even the stress that they've been carrying around. Look in this individual's eyes, bro, I'm telling you. Look in this individual's eyes right here. Look at what they've been providing to y'all. They're not lying. So for somebody to throw a mental illness on somebody and try to say that they're mentally insane, pay attention to how our composure is straight. After everything that we've been through right here, all these activities that was caught on camera, after the sacrifice that was done, going through this for a whole year, 1 to 2 to 3 years straight, look at our mental health. We ain't went insane yet, right? But at the same time, if it continues and people just want to sit back and watch, that's what's going to cause a mental issue to arise. That's what's going to cause this individual to go insane, because ain't nobody helping them out when they deserve to be helped. That's the facts. Because I'm going to tell you one last time. Anybody that gets caught money laundering, extortion for money, secret society, Freemasons doing this, not necessarily Freemasons, but you catching people that are doing this, money laundering, extortion, bribery, and sacrificing people, stalking, illegally surveillancing somebody, that is against the law. That's against the law. And this individual has plenty enough proof of documentation to prove that they're right here. So does this individual really have a mental issue or not? This ain't a joke. This person does not have nothing wrong with their mentality, even though they may have anxiety and depression. They don't have nothing wrong with their anxiety. Nothing wrong with their depression or anxiety. That's not going to sit there and be a cover-up for what has happened in the situation right here. These individuals are literally going to cause that to worsen if nobody steps up and does something about the situation right here. Pay attention to how this individual talks. Pay attention to how intelligent this person is. Pay attention to how spiritually gifted this person is. If you really want to do an experiment on this person and see if they have anything wrong with their head, Pull them over and interview them. Interview their gifts. Pay attention to what some of us out there are providing whenever we tap in like that. Because this information don't come from no physical world. It comes from the extraterrestrial realm. That's the facts. Everything that I'm speaking in this message is literally going to resonate with this individual gets stabbed in the back. I also seen somebody say drug test right there. Put them through a drug test. Bro, if you think this individual's on drugs right here with the judgment horn, I'm not saying y'all think that, but at the same time, it could be proven that they're not. This is an earth angel right here that's speaking the truth. That is different than your average Joe. Y'all already know what a whistleblower is. It's right here in plain sight. They don't have to have the position of power to be one. It comes naturally. They're gifted with it naturally. But I want the higher ups to understand what type of corruption is going on here and to let them see that this individual does not have a mental illness. They have psychic gifts. They have a strong intuition. They know how to catch on the patterns, and they're highly intelligent, bro. I'm telling you. I can also speak for myself. I can also speak for myself. I'm very sharp when it comes to my intellectual levels. Very much advanced, above the expert level of IQ when it comes to my intelligent levels, man. I'm telling you. And this is not to sit here and to be on my ego and to think I'm better than anybody out there. No. I'm very humble and grounded at the same time. But I'm not going to sit here and let these individuals keep on abusing their power and to keep on stabbing swords at somebody's back, which are representing constantly harassing, surveillancing them, watching them. Could be hidden cameras, could be trackers on their vehicle. That is illegal surveillance. You understand me? Anytime you place a camera in somebody's home and you watching them very illegally, you think that's not illegal? That's invasion of their privacy. That's invasion of their privacy. Some of these people actually got evidence of them being watched on camera here too. Why would somebody place a camera up in their house? And I'm going to tell you right now, this individual, whoever this is, they got these individuals beat because they got cameras that are small, that are wireless, that are battery operated, all throughout their house to catch activity. Even just a tracking device being on somebody's vehicle like that, I don't care where it's located at. That is illegal. You think this is ethical right here, if that's even a word? You think this is about having great work ethics? That's trying to torture an innocent person that's just trying to live their life? I'm going to tell you right now, this is immoral. This is sickening right here. You understand me? And you wonder why nobody trusts people anymore. You wonder why everybody wants to come together to create a support group. Just like I have on here, this is basically like a support group. So you mean to tell me that everybody, more than 19,000 people that's on my channel, they got something wrong with their head? Better look like investigating this. A lot of local departments here, the local justice system. That's what I tell a lot of these people. I can't tell you how you do your job, but I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to bring it to everybody's awareness that the locals need to be investigated. There's a whole jurisdiction that needs to be investigated. Put this whole jurisdiction under investigation. Because this individual right here is not a threat to society. They're a threat to this corrupted system here. That's exactly what it is. You want me to speak the truth, I'm going to blow the truth out. That's exactly what it is. They all are caught up in the matrix while somebody is awakened. How is a spiritually gifted person that's awakened a threat to society? That's the facts here. I have nothing to fear. I'm going to speak the truth. How is this a crime? How is this having intelligence and being awakened a crime? Because to be honest with everybody, I'm going to give it to you real and raw. We was born with our spiritual gifts stripped from us. This Scorpios, or whoever this is right here, was strong enough to take back their DNA. You seen that orb that just flew around my camera like that? That's the truth. This person right here was strong enough to take back their DNA and take back their power, and they stepped in their higher calling here, and now everybody tried to go against them. You can't deny it, bro. You can't deny it, I'm telling you. You can, but you're going to get called out for it. This is exactly what went on here. And y'all know I'm telling the truth, too. I'm telling you. This individual's awakened right here. It can't be denied. This individual right here cannot be denied that they've been speaking the truth here. They're a healer here. You see this cross right here on that flag with the horn? The things that they tell a lot of people heals a lot of people too. That's the real power. Because there's no medication out there in this world that can heal what this individual been through right here. Besides somebody understanding them. Sometimes it takes the power of somebody's voice to be the best damn medication they've ever taken in through the physical ear, hearing, to heal their soul. Because they can hear you on a spiritual level. This is why God sent me down here to be a spiritual healer. Because these people that be commenting on my live streams, they're not robotic. These people have lives that have been going through the same thing of what I've been speaking in these cards here. And these individuals does not have a mental disorder or mental disease. These people are awakened here. And they know what's going on. And you cannot stop the awakening, bro. It's happening. It's already here. The truth has been seen. And a lot of people has been hurt. And everything that has been done in the dark is going to come to the fucking light. I promise you. Because I'm not going to sit here and let these people go through this type of suffering anymore. These are my people that's right here. I may not know them. But to the genuine earth angels out there that have a purpose that want to change and to heal humanity, I'm on their side. I'm going to have their back. I'm going to be the ringleader of the earth angels out there. And I'm going to actually stand the fuck up and I'm going to change something out there. I'm going to change something. I'm going to be the man that's going to step in my power to the extreme. I'm going to change humanity. You understand me? I'm going to change. I'm going to heal people. I'm going to stand up out there. I'm going to stand at each and every one of these crooked people's face. I'm going to get in their face and let them know that that's not right. That's not right to do this to an innocent person. It takes somebody that's brave. You want to talk about bravery, you got somebody in the camera right here. Because if I could stand up to a whole community and I could keep on fighting by myself, not having nobody by my side, that's power. You don't have to have a badge. You don't have to have a certification. It's all right here. It's all in the spirit. Because if you ain't strong spiritually or mentally, you are powerless. That's the facts. Anybody could be strong on a physical body. But when it comes to being under pressure, where this type of situation can literally crush somebody and get them to commit suicide, why you think some of us are still here? Bro, you know how tough this person is right here? You know how tough this earth angel is? To take on all these attacks from this whole secret society and still stand in their power and fight against them. You know how tough a person is like that? Why, they didn't even have nobody. They were stabbed in the back alone here. And they stood up alone in their power. If that ain't tough, I don't know what is. Want to talk about somebody being tough? You got it right here. This is the toughest person you will ever come across a day in your life. I promise you. If some of you out there, you doubting yourself, you sitting there and you got in your head that you feel weak, you feel like you about to collapse, you ain't about to collapse. You the strongest one out of all these people right here. Because I'm going to tell you right now, they're all cowards. Because they got to roll in packs and try to come up against one person. And this is actually solid hardcore proof of evidence right here being seen too. This is the toughest person you will ever come across a day in your life. They have black magic done on them. They've been sacrificed to these demonic altars by the secret society. They have been sacrificed from the crooked justice system where they at. They've been sacrificed by this demonic family and family that's running in cahoots. And a lot of people stalking and trying to do all these secret activities. And yet this person still is in their power. Is still standing in their power. Because they refuse to be pinned down. You feel me? God's the Alpha and Omega. God set this individual down and he's going to let everybody know who they really are. Because the devil will never win. This is the devil's people right here, and this being seen in plain sight. People always want to blame them. They want to blame all these other people. But I'm going to tell you the main cause, this is what people don't look at. The main cause of these type of activities being done is witchcraft polluting humanity and the planet. I've been here for a long time. I've been analyzing this planet from different dimensions for a long time. And you may not be able to understand my extraterrestrial language, but just hear me out. I've been observing this planet and analyzing things for a long time. And I've seen through frequencies. I know how to see through glitches. Simple little glitches in the air like that. I can see through glitches. I can see through technology. I can zoom and have foresight and time travel. Because of how powerful I am. And this is something that has been kept from me. But I'm going to tell you a little bit of information that I scoped out from the higher dimensional realms out there. The main cause of these type of activities is you got a bunch of demonic beings at these demonic altars pronouncing hexes, curses, and polluting humanity. That's exactly what has been taking place here. And you can't prove it on a physical level, but you can prove it by analyzing the frequencies, analyzing what's really going on here. That's how you can tell. And there's some information I will not provide because I'm told to keep it secretive. Because of my connecting link to the higher dimensional realm. I know how to keep certain information. Nope. I ain't going there. Because it gets that deep. It gets that deep. Why are all these suicides occurring out there? Why is people going crazy? People don't question none of that. Why? Why some of these people just go crazy and start harming innocent people? Either one, they could be possessed by something. Number two, somebody could have put so much witchcraft on them and they didn't know what was going on. And they was already going down the wrong path and something just jumped in their vessel and took over them. This is a spiritual warfare behind the physical realm. That's what's taking place. That's exactly what that is. But I'm going to tell you another little secret right now. Why people are going crazy out there. Why somebody wakes up out of nowhere. This is how they present it over the media. But let me tell you, the truth is off the media. You would never see the full-blown truth on the media because it's broadcasting lies majority 99.9% of the time. This is how aware I am of what I've been analyzing for all this time. You cannot fool me. You cannot pull the fucking wool over my eyes, bro. I'm telling you. But at the same time, hear me out on this. Why certain people out there go crazy because of being bullied. They didn't speak up about it. Nobody believed them. Just like this person right here. I'm not saying that they're like that though, but just like this person right here. People trying to gang up on them. People trying to do this to them. How much more is somebody going to take it till they lash out on somebody, bro? And they actually got documentation enough to actually prove that, hey, bro, these people are messing with me. That's something to keep in mind. I'm not saying this individual's going to do that. They're not. Because they're spiritually awakened here. They have a purpose here. But I'm just using this as an example. Okay? They know better than to do that. But at the same time, this is explaining why people freak out. There's three reasons. Three reasons. And the last one is they're getting bullied in silence. People gang stalking them in silence. And they get tired of that. They get tired of getting gaslighted. They get tired of nobody believing them. And eventually something just clicks in their head. It's like, okay. They get tired of getting pushed around, bro, because they know something is wrong out there, but they can't explain it because they don't understand on an intellectual level, but they know something is wrong. People are bullying them in silence by discrete forms of tactics like I just explained in this reading right here. That's exactly what they're going through. So you need to reevaluate and to pay closer attention to who you got running out there. These programs, what I'm getting. That's just what I'm getting here. But anyways, hold on, Scarp. Let me go get me something to drink. My throat's starting to get dry. I'll be right back, y'all. All right, y'all. I'm back. I'm back, y'all. But anyways, getting back to what I was saying, this is something to look into. That's crazy. I can remember what I was talking about. This is something to look into. The locals. Make the law more stricter, man. I can't tell nobody how to do their job, but it's just advice. That's what I would do. If I was the director and I had control over everything, this is what I would do. I would make it more stricter. Because this would stop a lot of that activity, I promise you. It would definitely stop a lot of that activity. But just like I said, I can't tell nobody how to do their job. I'm not trying to disrespect nobody. I got all the respect in the world for the people out there, but at the same time, man, I don't respect people that abuse their power like that. You know what I'm saying? It's very irritating and frustrating because this person been speaking the truth. I'm trying to let y'all know that this person's got enough documentation and evidence here that they've been stressed out. Okay? This is not about attacking them or doing any of that or going out there and trying to fight everybody. Man, this just needs to get stopped. This needs to be stopped here. You know? Just look at how much they've been keeping their cool. Look how much of this individual who has been through this has been keeping their cool. Hasn't went out there and fought anybody. Hasn't lost their control or temper. They may have gotten angry, like I did on my live streams a couple of times. I cuss on there, I flip out, I get angry. And I start fucking screaming and hollering because, bro, this shit is irritating. My right ear just started ringing as I said that, so that's a confirmation from my angels. Right ear ringing, that means it's a good sign. Son, keep speaking the message. Something's guiding me to keep on speaking. It was like, and it went away like that. So that's a confirmation. When you hear your ear ringing, that means clairaudience. That means psychic hearing. Go look up the definition. I'll tell you, bro, my information be on point. Psychic hearing is clairaudience. That means you hear messages from the psychic realm. Okay? That means you're a clairaudient. They call it clairaudience right there. Clairaudience hearing, which represents psychic hearing. Clairvoyance is psychic vision, intuition. As soon as I said that, intuition, that's all about a messenger. But anyways, I was about to say anytime. But anyways, just hear me out, fellas. Whoever's watching my content. Okay, I can't tell y'all how to do y'all job, but I can give advice. I believe I have enough power beyond my voice, beyond my vocals, because it's not just a regular vocal box. I have enough power beyond my voice to have something done about the situation. I believe that. I believe that. I don't have to be a millionaire. I don't have have to have all kind of fancy cars and live in a fancy home to get my point across. Because it's not about the physical world to start with. It's about what's going on energetically, what's going on intuitively, and how you produce and execute that type of energy and information through the physical form of the body to get your point across to everybody out there. Because a soul is the richest thing in the universe. Can't replace a soul, bro. Can't replace a soul. Especially one that can't be sold. Because they know better than to sell it. Because that's their purpose as a divine earth angel. Pay attention. I'll be right back, y'all. I'll be right back. My tooth was starting to bother me, y'all. My wisdom tooth. I'm gonna fix it though. It's kind of loose. My wisdom tooth. Okay, there we go. There's a certain way, like you move it like that. You move it a certain way, and it'll stop. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to gross somebody out, but anyways, that's what was wrong with Scorpio, my wisdom tooth. But anyways, getting back to the read. What I was saying again? Oh yeah, about selling their soul and stuff like that. This individual ain't did that. Confirmation. Horn just blew. You know? But somebody's okay, I'm reading my comments. What's up, y'all? Sky, Tiana, or however you say your name, Tiana, Steph. How's it going, y'all? Somebody said don't cry. No, I had to go fix my tooth. You know what I'm saying? What I do is I put the toothbrush like that, and I go push it down and wiggle it. You know what I'm saying? So that means I ain't going to have to get it pulled. It's just going to fall. Because it's already loose. You know what I'm saying? The nerve's already dead. You know what I'm saying? It's just any time. Shit, it's better than getting it pulled. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is wait till it gets loose like your baby teeth. And boom. You know? But at the same time, getting back to what I was saying here is, this individual is awakened here with the judgment card. That's the good part, though. Like, you don't have to get it pulled. Like, maybe some of y'all out there may be experiencing that. You know? It's better than getting it pulled. It'd be just like whenever you was a baby, lose your baby teeth like that. It's the same thing. It feels the same way. It starts getting loose where you can wiggle, and all of a sudden, but anyways, getting back to the read, y'all. I ain't trying to get off topic like that, but at the same time, this would definitely backfire on these individuals. Okay. That's just what I'm getting for the read. And this individual right here, that's an earth angel, was smart enough then to go out there and to be doing drugs and to be doing a lot of things that are just not right. You know what I'm saying? Just because other people out there are doing that, I don't judge anybody else. That's their lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? That's their lifestyle. But when it comes to this individual right here, bro, they shouldn't be messed with. This earth angel shouldn't be getting messed with like that. This is somebody you don't hurt. This is not your average person out there. You don't hurt somebody like that. This is somebody that's special out there. You ain't supposed to hurt somebody like that. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. This individual shouldn't be getting hurt like that. You know what I'm saying? They heal a lot of people. They wake a lot of people up. That like this individual right here, that's a whistleblower, that's a healer. That's an earth angel that speaks the truth. They wake people up to their soul's purpose here. And this is what was sacrificed. Like this individual was hurt very badly. They tried to get him like that. I'm telling you, bro, some of us has come close to just ending it, but we didn't. Something a higher power kept on telling us, hang on, hang on, hang on. Remember how I heard that ear ringing earlier? That's guidance. And a little while later, you'll get a message, intuitive message, and you'll hear that audio. It's a psychic message. Like, you know how you can hear your inner voice? Like whenever you just sit there and you're quiet, and all of a sudden you hear your inner voice. It's a whispering voice. That's what that is. And it gives you guidance if you just listen. It takes for you to be silent to listen. Silence the noise in your head, and you will hear it come through plain as day, crystal clear. And usually it'll come along with a confirmation as a peaceful feeling in your chest. Like a relaxed feeling, no matter how it is. That's your intuition. That's how your intuition works. That's exactly how it operates. It's either a feeling, you'll get a certain feeling, or you'll have it confirmed by that whispering voice, and you'll feel a peaceful feeling in your chest. That's exactly what intuition is, I promise you. But the majority of the time, if you're a psychic out there, you was born a psychic, the minute you get a gut feeling, you get a vision shoot up right there. Like a vision, you'll see it like 2 to 3 seconds. Well, not really that long, you just see a glimpse of it. Like you'll see it in like a time traveling type of thing. Like very quickly, and it'll fade like that. It's like a little window that opens. It's like, how can I explain it? I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm talking about, because I have The Shining. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. It was a scene off The Shining. Okay, I guess I could sit here and explain it to y'all what happens. To those out there that's curious on how the psychics see things, what happens is, if you look at the movie The Shining, not Jack Nicholson The Shining, but it's the one where they have Rebecca something. Where Danny had his invisible friend Tony, and Tony would appear like he was sitting on the swing outside, and Tony appeared and showed Danny a vision like that, and he seen that hotel long before they went there to see what was going to happen, and he told Danny, stay away, Danny, and he tried to give him guidance like that. It's the same thing. Him and his mama had that connection, you know. But at the same time, whenever he was looking in the window on his bunk bed, Danny, he was laying on his bunk bed like that, and he was looking in the window. No, he was laying with his mama. And he got up like that, like he looked over like that. He was looking at the window. And all of a sudden, a vision come out the window like that of his daddy drinking alcohol when he wasn't supposed to be drinking. And that vision lasted a lot, like maybe 1 to 2 seconds, and it faded. That's how it does it right there. It's exactly how that happens. And sure enough, they showed that exact scene where his daddy was in that ballroom drinking his alcohol. Exactly how that vision showed him. It's right there. They call it The Shining. He just had that shine to him, just like this earth angel. Bro, you look into somebody's eyes, you can tell who has the power, who has psychic powers. I'm telling you. That's a reason why I brought up The Shining. Because it is the truth. Shine. You just have that shine to you. Give us one last message for this reading. The World card. Okay, so we got the World card here. So there's definitely a completion of a cycle. There's definitely something that's going to be wrapped up shortly. This is all about something being wrapped up right here. Because there's enough evidence, because we did land down on a Two of Wands here. Something could be get wrapped up in a total of 2 weeks straight from now. And there's going to be an ending to this investigation, and you're going to get some type of blessings and rewards over this, okay? Whoever this is resonating with. But anyways, this was the end of y'all read. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe button. If y'all want to leave any donations, I will have a link in the description box below. I greatly appreciate that. And just like I said again, I changed my channel name to Psychic Investigations Tarot. Okay? So y'all take it easy out there. Much love to y'all. And I will see y'all later. Peace.